Good morning, guys. It's Lori from Passionate Penny Pincher. We are about to make 5 meals in under 30 minutes using the Passionate Penny Pincher Made Easy Magic Menu Plans Freezer Meals Box. Honestly, y'all, these are amazing. Click the link in the video if you're interested in them. Right now, we have a bundle deal where you can get this plus a cute fancy tin to stick them in and a freezer bag stand or our brand new stickers. Let me show you the stickers and then I'll show you what we're gonna make. The stickers look like these. Y'all, how many of you want these stickers? I'm all discombobulated. I'm hoping the video, y'all let me know if the video is working this time. I'm hoping it is. Okay, so these stickers you can add to your cards now, and they're so fun, and I forgot to turn the video around, so let me fix that real fast, because otherwise we'll be backwards the whole time, and it's gonna be wonky. We're gonna have to be backwards. I can't fix that. Okay, I'm not gonna try to fix it again. It's gonna be fine. All of my stuff, y'all, it's so funny. I assume I can get this together and then I can't. Okay, if you're here and you're new, I am so excited that you're here. You are gonna love this. This is the happiest place on the internet. If you struggle with making dinners, we've got you. If you will, if you've been around for a while, hit this share this button. Let someone know. We will enter 3 people to win a $25 Amazon gift card who share. Here's what we're making in the next 5 minutes. We are making easy meatball stuffed shells, dill salmon, slow cooker mesquite roast and carrots, Greek style pork chops, hot roast beef sandwiches. Who thinks we can do this in under, everybody's working. Okay, who thinks we can do this in under 30 minutes? Hearts or likes? Tell me what you're making. Tell me if you're doing this with me. Let's get started. Here is meal number 1. Come on over, girls. Let's check this out and let's get this done. You guys, these menu plans are amazing. Like, the food is so darn good and it's gonna change your whole life. So this is the slow cooker mesquite roast and carrots. I'm gonna make sure you're right there. I've got my freezer bag stands, which you can get by clicking in the link in the video. We've got a 2-pound boneless beef shoulder roast. We're gonna add a packet of mesquite seasoning. We're gonna add 2 pounds of carrots. This one is so simple. That's a lot of carrots. I think that's gonna be more than enough carrots for the size of that roast because the roast isn't huge. Then we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Can y'all see this? I'm hoping you can see. 1, 2, 3. And then we will add in 2 tablespoons red wine vinegar. 1, 2. That's it, y'all. I just made a meal. How fast was that and easy? Craziness. We're gonna scoot that over there because I think I need it for the next one. We're gonna go ahead and do this, and you know what? Oh, praise God, there's the baby cards. That's just what I was looking for. We need to pull out our baby cards. How many of y'all have these cards? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna double bag this. The reason I double bag things, I'm actually gonna try to do these flat this time. Let me move my baby cards over here. Okay, the reason I'm gonna try to do these flat, and actually I'm gonna give this a good squish around. Let's squish it around. I love that this includes your meat and your veggies so that you can basically just add in do a side salad, do some rolls, dinner is done. We're gonna do this flat. I normally don't do them flat, but I'm gonna try freezing them flat this time and see how I feel about that. Do y'all freeze yours flat? Let me know if you do that. Now I'm gonna take the baby card. I find my baby card here. We've got the slow cooker mesquite roast right there. I'm gonna pop that sucker in. I just made dinner in about a minute. There we go. Let me make sure everything's working. Is everything working, guys? You guess it's the freezer plan with the baby cards. Yes, the freezer plan has the baby cards in them. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hit the share this button. Let me know what you're making. Who's making stuff with me tonight? Give me a heart or like. Are we cooking stuff together, y'all? You freeze them flat. Michelle does freeze them flat. Good to know. Y'all hit the share this button. 3 $25 Amazon gift cards for folks who share them. Okay, here we go. Next up, we are making the Greek style pork chops. With this one, we have 2 pounds of boneless, skinless pork chops right there. Can y'all see everything? You want to scoot over so you can see things a little better? I know it's nice when you can really see kind of how we're cooking, and it's hard for me to check the camera. Okay, 2 pounds boneless pork chops. We're gonna do a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil, a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So there's my lemon juice. Now I'm gonna add in the olive oil. And And I'm gonna make my goal to go ahead and move all of my spices over here as I'm done so that my cleanup is a little bit easier. Then we're gonna do 2 cloves garlic. So y'all know I love me my squeezed garlic. I'm just gonna squeeze in a nice chunk. Then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Y'all, I'm gonna guess this. How many of you guys would guess this amount? I'm just gonna guess. That's about 2 tablespoons. It's not gonna ruin anything. That's a nice extra one. Then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of oregano, which is about this whole container, so that's done. 2 tablespoons of, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, so that's done. 1 teaspoon black pepper, so we've got this ready to go. One tip I can tell you is to open all of your cans before you start, and that will make it so much easier. And then the rosemary, which is right here. Teaspoon of dried rosemary. That's it. So that one is done, and I am gonna try to see if I can't help myself out. Y'all, if you're doing this with me, here's a little tip. I know at the end, it always feels a little stressful. So what I'm doing today is I'm gonna try, well, first I wanna give this a good mush. Y'all, give us a nice happy mush around here. Okay, so we've got our good mush in there. We want to get everything combined so that everything gets nice and seasoned, and it'll season once it settles. Now, you can cook this in the slow cooker, or you can do this in the grill. How many of you guys would do this? I will do this on the grill. What will you do? Will you slow cook it, or will you grill it? I'm going to try to clean up as I go this week, which I've never done this before, just to give myself some extra space here at the end of the day. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna freeze that sucker flat. I've got my baby card. I know the words are backwards. That's because Facebook is being so stinking wonky to us right now. Y'all, I hope you get emails and stuff because Facebook is not always easy. Let's just say that. I will not whine too much today, but it is not easy. Okay, here's my Greek style pork chops. We're gonna pop that in there. We are going to, okay, 2 meals done, y'all. Right there. Number 3, dill salmon. Come on over, girls. Okay, we're gonna use our freezer bag stands. Now, my salmon was frozen this morning, and I think that is gonna be just fine. To mix this up, I've got my card that's gonna tell me what to do, and it says I've got 2 pounds of salmon in there. Now I'm gonna add in a 1/2 cup of sour cream, which I already measured this out, so this is already exactly the amount of sour cream I needed. But I need every last bit because I'm a little bit low, honestly. Then I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of dill weed. And y'all, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna stick these spices where they belong in my kitchen so that it goes easier as I go. 3 cloves of garlic. A lot of garlic, but I love me some garlic. Put that right there. Then we'll do a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. I'm sorry, let me make sure that. 1/4 cup of lemon juice. A 1/2 cup of mayo, which it does help that I kind of have some of this stuff mixed together ahead of time. So if you can get kind of your ingredients together, that will make it go way faster. And I'm cleaning up as we go. Okay, now we're gonna stir this all together. This one I am so excited about. My niece and nephew actually just made this last weekend. Actually, my husband's nephew and his wife, they are the sweetest little couple. They're military and they are just young marrieds and they are making healthy food. And I was so excited. They made this for Valentine's Day and I felt like I'd won the lottery. So we're gonna pour this all in. Hang on, let's scooch y'all over so you can see this. Oh, y'all, this is gonna be so good. I cannot even wait. I love this one because it's one that we can easily bake or broil. The recipes say to go ahead and bake this in the oven. So you're gonna bake it for 25 minutes, but you can freeze it. We're gonna freeze it right up. Now I'm gonna make sure that I get this all nice and covered again. So I'm gonna give it a good mush, y'all. And remember, my salmon is frozen. So I did not defrost my salmon. I'm just gonna get it mixed. I'll defrost on the day that I go to cook it. Let me make sure everything's working here, y'all. Is everything working? Everything's working. You can't wait to purchase the stickers. I'm so glad to see you guys. Okay, y'all keep hitting the share this button. Facebook is really dinging us. Like, it does not like us right now at all. So if you can hit the share this button and let people know if freezer meals and the stuff that we do on Passionate Penny Pincher has been valuable to you, it would help us a ton if you would share that. I am really excited about freezing these flat. Okay, 3 meals done. Now we're getting to the hard ones. I always do the easy ones first. That's a tip too. Y'all pick the easy ones first, because then when you get to the hard ones, you won't get overwhelmed. The next one isn't actually hard, but it's a little harder. So now we need to get the baby card in here. Dill salmon goes right there. Closed, because I won't remember later. There's 3 meals done right there, y'all. Now this next one I am so excited about. I can't even tell you. Like, I'm excited about this one. So I'm gonna scoot this over, give myself a clean work surface. Okay, what we're gonna do with this one, this is the hot roast beef sandwiches. How many of you guys love anything with an Italian slider? Let's see if we can put that up higher so you can see better. Okay, if you love anything with a Hawaiian slider, you are gonna be all about this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix together a tablespoon of poppy seeds. Remember, I'm taking my spices as soon as I finish and I'm putting them right away. Tablespoon of poppy seeds, a tablespoon of spicy brown mustard, a tablespoon of horseradish. I feel like this is gonna taste just like a roast beef slider from Arby's, and it's gonna cost you so much less money. Then we're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, and a dash of Worcestershire. I highly recommend cleaning as you go. I'm already feeling way better about this one than I normally do, because normally it's super stressful at the end, but this is gonna feel so good. So we're gonna go ahead and mix these all up. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. I am so excited about this one. And what we're gonna do to make this easier, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna cut these first. I'm just gonna slice them through. And I'm gonna make these as one, and then I'll slice them up. You'll see what I'm gonna talk about here in a second. We're gonna make these like this. I don't wanna cut my finger off there. Okay, so we're just gonna take these. Oh, my kids don't think you can ever mess up a Hawaiian roll. I think they're probably right about that. We're gonna go ahead and put our roast beef on. Are y'all ready for this? Okay, we're gonna stick our roast beef on. We're gonna cover it. This is a lot. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. First, we're gonna spread this over top, each side. So we're gonna put this over each one. We wanna make sure that they're super yummy. Oh my gosh, my family is gonna go nuts. Like, this will be the one that they're like, Mom, make that one again. Every one that we do with a Hawaiian roll, they're like, Mom, please make those again. They absolutely love the hot ham and Swiss rolls. Oh, yumminess. And this just saves, this is so great on busy nights when you just don't have time to cook, when your family's going out. This keeps you from going out to eat, because you can just pull these out of the freezer, say, kids, here's some this and some carrot sticks. Or if you have older family members who are struggling to cook for themselves, a lot of folks I know are making stuff for them. Or if you're like me and you've got college age kids, you can send these with your college kids off to school, and they will have a ton of food, which just makes life easy. The ones I'm loving though, I cannot get over the number of people I've had email me and say, Laurie, I have used these to make meals for my parents who are getting elderly and sick, and this is great because now they have good food. I don't have to worry for them, and I just love that. You can also take them to folks. Y'all, these are just good food. Good food. Let me know, who do you make your freezer meals for? Who are you cooking for right now? Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you so much, Monica. Thank you so much. You could absolutely use plain Greek yogurt for sure. Yeah, you could use that. My people are gonna want this. Thank you so much, you guys, for sharing. I appreciate you. A friend of yours used to freeze them years ago in menu plan. I love that. I'm gonna add this is a lot of cheese. These are gonna be so delicious. I'll do about half of this. Okay, I'm not gonna add the paper in. Now watch what we're gonna do as we do this. This is so fun. We're gonna take these, we're gonna put them back on. Now you can do two different things, but this is actually gonna make them way easier. Hang on, I'm gonna wash my hands real fast. Okay, now that we've got those done, we are going to cut these like this. And then we're gonna cut them like this. This is gonna be our longest freezer meal, I would say, except maybe the next one. The next one may take a good bit. We'll see how fast we can do them. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay, now that we've got those all done, can you see them? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some foil. And what is awesome about this is they are baked as a group. So I was thinking about this today. Nobody in my family is gonna eat only one. Everybody in my family is gonna eat two. So I am gonna actually just wrap them up as two, even though Cherie probably would tell me I need to go ahead and wrap them as one. Okay, y'all, should I wrap these as, I'm gonna wrap a couple as one, singles, but y'all tell me, should I just wrap these up as doubles? What do you think? Wrap as doubles or singles? Oh, they're gonna be perfect as a single. Okay, I'm doing singles. I lied. Look at these, y'all. We're gonna do this with all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself my foil together. Got 1, 2, I hate when I get a broken foil thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll read your comments here. I'll look at y'all and read your comments while I'm counting out these. You think you cook them first and then cut them. You actually wrap these you actually cook these in the foil. I'm gonna lose my count, y'all, now. I think I'm gonna be close. Doubles, y'all would do doubles? I'll do whatever I've got here and then we'll go. Make them as twos. You could definitely do, so y'all can do doubles or singles. I'm gonna do whatever I have now that I've done that many. But they do wrap. Think about how nice that would be for your husband to take to work, for you to have for lunch if you work from home. It's so easy to eat out when you don't have good food, but when you have good food like this, you're like, oh yeah. So simple. And then what we'll do with these is we'll put them, oh y'all, look at that stacked roast beef sandwich. Now my kids and my husband, I'm not gonna lie, want all the bread and less of the meat. That is a serious, look at that right there, y'all. That is a serious roast beef sandwich. My family is gonna be so happy about these. I love making food that makes my family happy and makes us eat at home. And this is the biggest reason I am such a big proponent of menu planning. It makes you eat good food at home and you're not tempted to eat out. So you save a ton of money. Even if this is clearly not the healthiest recipe in the world, y'all, how much healthier is this than choosing to go to McDonald's? At least I know what we're eating. I know who's prepared it. This one's making a mess. Y'all, don't use as much roast beef. That was a lot. These are Magic Men. Let's just call these Magic Men sandwiches right now. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap a couple of these as doubles to save you guys time. I'm having to watch all day long. I want to make sure they're all nice and done. I'll do a couple doubles on these. That one just came off so nicely. Y'all, I am tickled about this recipe, like tickled. My family's gonna be so happy. What's bad is we put new ones in the freezer and then they're like, well, I want to try that one and that one, so you never know what we're gonna have for dinner. Okay, last one. It's gonna be messy. Whoever gets that one is like the lucky cheese person. Okay, I'm gonna clean up as I go. So let's go ahead and pop these into a bag now. Now I will not double bag these, but I'm gonna try to get them pretty flat. See if I can't get them all into one bag. I hope I can get them all into one bag, maybe not. Oh, I might be able to. They're gonna be tight, y'all. These babies are gonna be tight. And we're gonna get the card. We got our baby card right here. Right there, hot roast beef sandwiches. Pop that sucker in there. I really wanna have one for lunch. I'm gonna have this for lunch. Yay! Yay me. If I stay home and cook, I get to have ones for lunch. I'm excited about that. Now I'm gonna go ahead. So if you're making these at home, I encourage you, pack yourself one for lunch. I actually only want one. I don't want a two. I'm gonna do a single. Okay. I don't need two. And I don't want to waste them because they're like frozen dinner gold. How great would these be to send to your kids at college? If you've got boys at college, especially like my boy, or young kids, right there. There we go. Okay, let me tidy up my countertop real fast. And now we're gonna go for the hardest recipe in the bunch. Are y'all ready to make the hard one with me? Now that we've done the easy ones, let's clean up our space just a little bit. Okay, I am nervous about this one. I'm gonna bring y'all over here. Ugh. Because this one definitely takes more work than everything else has, but I think we can do it. Let me see your comments real fast for a second. Pre-cut the foils. The pre-cut foil would be so much easier. Hey, Anna, how long to bake? You're gonna bake those suckers at 350, 20 to 30 minutes. 350, 20, 30 minutes. These are those at college would be gone in one day. Oh yeah, Lizzie, they would be gone so fast. This is the freezer meal week 10 for anybody who's joining us. I'm so glad you're here. Do you put them in the oven to cook? Yes, you bake them in the oven. Good morning, Elena. I'm so glad to see you. Do you know how you can push the sides of the foil box in to keep them? I know, I need to do that because I do a terrible job. We'll show you the recipes. Click the link in the video if you're interested in the recipes. Okay, y'all, we're making our last one. This is the Easy Meatball Stuffed Shells. Right here, it is week 10 from the freezer meals. You can click the link in the video to get all of the recipes with the bundle. You're gonna love it, I promise it. I promise. Anybody who has this, guys, is it worth the money? Can y'all just tell me, are these plans, have they been worth it for you? We're gonna start by mixing up a 15-ounce carton of ricotta cheese. And I've already pre-cooked my pasta. There we go, guys, so you can see that. I've got my 15-ounce carton of ricotta cheese. I'm gonna add a cup of ricotta, a quarter cup of Parmesan. I need a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. This is 3/4 of a teaspoon, so I'm gonna be a little generous with that. Then we need 2 tablespoons of dried parsley flakes. There we go, y'all. Okay. I am so excited about cleaning up as I go because this is gonna make it so much easier. We're gonna mix all that together and then we're also gonna mix, I need to go ahead and beat my egg. So we'll just beat our little egg right there. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then next up, we will add, this is where it gets kind of crazy and this is where I'm a little nervous. I have a baking sheet. Now, you could do this in an aluminum pan if you want to. I am not gonna do that because I actually want to be able to, because I wanted to be able to use a glass pan and not have to, and be a little less wasteful. I have a bunch of extra glass casseroles, so for me this totally works. If you don't have glass casseroles, skip that. We've got our frozen meatballs. What I love about this, so I'm using turkey meatballs is what I'm using right here. We're gonna take this and we're gonna stuff one of these and then we're gonna stuff this. So that's what we're gonna do with this section. And while I'm stuffing, I'm gonna answer any of your questions about how to do freezer cooking. Y'all hit the share this button, let somebody know. Like I said, Facebook has been kind of wonky with us. It's a little frustrating to me, but I'm trying to hang in there, y'all, but it is annoying. I think this is gonna be so good. I can't even wait. But it's gonna take a good bit to make this one. Okay, I'll answer any questions as I'm stuffing. You love your freezer box. You also love the quality of the cards. Aren't the quality of the cards great? So do y'all want to hear the story as I'm sitting here stuffing of how this whole idea came to be? I'm debating if I want to have my cheese on top or cheese on bottom. I think I'm probably supposed to do it the other way around. Okay, I'm gonna do it the other way around. You just did it again. Haven't tried your freezer meals. Anita, you will love them. If you haven't tried them, check them out. They're fantastic. So about 2 years ago, I have a really good friend who makes the most beautiful prayer cards and Bible study cards. And she and I are friends in real life, and she's a blogger. She's amazing. And she had these cards. The quality was fantastic. And I was like, I thought, man, I wish I could make something that was cool. There's my stuffed shell, y'all, with these cards. So one night, then I went to Barnes & Noble one night, and I'd made a bunch of menu plans with only digital menu plans, which were amazing, y'all. I am a big proponent of menu planning. But I got frustrated because just like you guys, I had to get online, print out the PDFs. It was so stressful. It took way more time. And I thought, I just want someone to hand me dinner made easy. So I went to Barnes & Noble one night, was walking around, saw this beautiful recipe tin, y'all. The recipe tin was gorgeous. And it hit me. I was like, what if we could take the recipes, put them on these beautiful cards, and send them out to people? Because I know the frustration for people is that you have to sit and you have to do all the work it's just not easy. It just wasn't easy. So we did that, and lo and behold, sure enough, we ended up with our first box was the slow cooker box. How many of y'all have the slow cooker box? Our second box was the freezer box, which is this one, which honestly we're almost sold out of. We'll sell out of these this month. And our next box was the summer box, which we are sold out of. The box we are waiting on right now is our locale box, which we believe is going to launch in the middle of March 21st is the goal. They are sitting almost to Nashville, ready to start shipping to you guys. And then we'll have the celebration coming this summer. Once the freezer meals sell out, we won't have the freezer meal boxes back until probably the end of the year. So I'm really sad because they undoubtedly, whether y'all buy them or not. In fact, if you don't want the box, please just buy the PDF. The recipes are just as good. I'm begging you, don't buy the boxes because we have so few of them and I want people to get them who will really use them. So don't do it if it won't be something you will use. Is that terrible to say that? Anyways, so I'll answer freezer questions. What I love about freezer cooking is that it just makes me not spend so much money. Of all the packages, I will say, I think the freezer meals, I don't know. I love the summer meals food. I love the freezer meals too. They're all fantastic. So anyways, it's just fun. It's been a fun business. I never anticipated when I started blogging 10 years ago that one day I would be creating products to help people, but I've gotten to hang out with you guys for so long that I feel like I know what you guys like and what can be helpful. And you guys, so many people have said they've loved the products. So I hope you're making these at home. They're gonna take me a little bit of time, so I'll just sit here and chit chat, but I do need to read your questions, don't I? It's hard because I can't quite read. It's not terrible. You like how it can fit anyone. What recipe is this? This is the Easy Meatball Stuffed Shells Week 10. You have them and love them all. You can't wait for the new set. You have the slow cooker box. I'm so glad you have slow cooker freezer in summer. Just wait, y'all. Hang on. I shouldn't do this to you guys. This is the locale one. Isn't it pretty? I'm so excited about it. March 21st, we believe, is launch date on these. Y'all, I'm not going super fast because I'm chatting so much, but we're going to finish this. We are in it to win it, girls. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this until these are totally full. This is definitely the longest one that we'll make, but I am excited because I feel like this is one that's fairly healthier because it's got ground turkey instead, or they're turkey meatballs instead of red meat, ground beef, which y'all know my husband had a heart attack about 5 years ago. So we try to be pretty cautious with what we eat. So we don't make a lot of food like this one. So this will be a fun treat for him because he loves good food. Y'all, we made from week 11 last night, we made the beef tips and gravy. Oh man, that boy, I made up probably the best pan of mashed potatoes I've ever made in my whole life. I had a spinach salad with strawberries and blueberries. It was so stinking good. Okay, y'all, we're just gonna keep on going. We got about, I'm gonna go till this is filled out. And I'm sure my girls for lunch will eat the rest of the pasta that we don't need. I've got about 4 more shells, y'all. Be patient with me. We're almost there. Who's making these? Give me a harder like if you're watching. I hope you're watching and making these with me is what I'm hoping. Oh, carrot kiddo coming in. Got 4 more to go. Maybe. Right there, you guys. Do 1 more. Okay, here we go. I think that's it. That's gonna be my last one. Okay, so now that I've got that all done, need my towel. Top with 1.5 jars or more of pasta sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and top with the pasta sauce. Oh, y'all, how much do you wish you were having this with us for dinner? I can't even wait. Y'all, this is gonna be so good. I do wanna make sure that these are all covered well. So I will use my fork to just kind of get everything out. And actually, I'm gonna go rinse this for just a second. I want to get out all the good stuff. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, y'all, I can't stand to waste some pasta sauce. Sorry. That's just painful to see it sitting in that jar just waiting to be eaten up. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, you guys, this is gonna be fan-stinkin-tastic. This is one that, like I said, a little more effort, totally worth it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this right here. Lots of cheese. This is like cheesy goodness. I'm so excited to have these 5 meals done. I won't have to cook. Really, I don't have to cook anything else for the rest of March, maybe April. I have so many meals in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna add some cling wrap. And then I'll add some foil. And I will freeze this sucker. I'm gonna put the card on it. What I'll do for the card on this one is I will just tape it to the top. Here we go, guys. We've got it done. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is find my little baby card. I'll put this on the top. I will just tape her down there. And I may actually, then, I don't want to lose her. There we go. There we go. So we just finished up 5 yummy meals. Come on over here. Come back to where we started. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so excited. 5 freezer meals done in about, it took us, what did it take us? Probably a little bit longer than I wanted it to. Probably about 45 minutes. So part of that was that one recipe was long, and I also cleaned up a good bit as I went, even though it doesn't look like I cleaned up much. Alfredo sauce would be amazing with that. So if you are struggling to make dinner and just want some encouragement, y'all, we made, here we go, hot beef roast sandwiches, dill salmon, Greek style pork chops, slow cooker mesquite roast and carrots, and the pasta in about 45 minutes, way less time than it would take you if you were making dinners every night. These are so simple. They're so good. Someone said put baby card in a snack size Ziploc. Yes, that's a good idea. I should have put it in a snack size Ziploc. Good idea, Lynette. Thank you. 34 minutes. Megan, so not so bad. 34 minutes? Well, I rocked it. I did rock it. I was worried. I was like, these ladies aren't going to be very pleased with me this morning. Y'all, I encourage you. I'll answer any fast questions, but I just encourage you. If you are struggling with dinner, these are fantastic. They are totally worth it. I think they will help so much. I think you will love them. Hello, MC. I'm so glad to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. Y'all, I encourage you, just take time to make some meals for your family. They are so worth it. Your family will love them. You will love them. I am so crazy thankful for you, and I hope this encourages you to go ahead and get dinner done. It is so worth it. Y'all have an amazing day. I hope you're making this as we go. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. We'll talk later, guys. Bye-bye.